Course Workers here for Slap News, and we are catching up with Azael Rodriguez. El Perro, how you doing, my dude?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Awesome. It's been a little while since we talked to you. We've seen you at Power Slap #1. How's things been since?
Things have been amazing, man. Right after, I was just waiting for that second call to see if I was gonna come back to the Power Slap 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm back in San Diego right now for like a total of 2 months, just trying to train myself harder than what was training before. So I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling really excited about
Nice.
that.
Nice. I mean, looking back at Power Slap #1, you had a shot at the title. How does it feel now, approximately 4 weeks removed?
It feels good, man. It feels I'm blessed to have had that opportunity to go for the title. I'm blessed
Mm-hmm.
to have had the opportunity to go against John Davis, someone that's like super strong in our division. So it's just I just feel really really blessed to be having that opportunity to feel what like a good ranked middleweight feels like when slapping me. So I feel great, man. I feel great after these 4 weeks. I feel healthy. I feel just energetic and just ready to go.
Nice. Are you even more hungry now than you were before?
Yeah, definitely am. I think sucks to say it, but I needed that loss. I needed to. I think I was like kind of rising myself too fast, and which
Mm-hmm.
I mean I still was. I'm still confident that I could come back. It was just there's little minor things that I could have done differently, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like the feeling of losing, so it was just not a.
Totally. I mean, obviously, you came back to the United States, San Diego, to try to prep for Power Slap #2, making that transition back. Now, what are you doing every day so that you can improve and be better at the second opportunity?
I haven't up. I've been working maybe once a week. I'll do like practice my swing. It's just more on being more in shape, coming in stronger. I think in the division that we're in, I was coming in pretty light compared to the other guys, and I'm just training my body to just be a little bit more comfortable walking around at a heavier weight. So I'm definitely just changing things up in a way that's just going to create more power than what I was bringing to the table.
Gotcha. Do you want to talk about Power Slap #2 at all? Are you able to talk about it?
No, I don't think so. They haven't really released anything, so probably not.
All right. Well, what can people expect from you coming up into this match?
Honestly, there's there's one thing that everyone's gonna see that's way different than what I did the first four matches that I've had. Um, Something super exciting. I'm excited. Um, my family's not too excited. I have my nephew that sometimes goes out to training with me. Oh, what the heck? Hold on. And yeah, they're not super excited about it, but yeah, you're gonna expect something different.
Interesting. So are we changing up the technique at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna be like a totally different thing now. Like, yeah.
Cool. Cool. Watching these Power Slap rehearsal fights, the next generation of Power Slap competitors coming into it. What do you think of the skills that these, young men are displaying?
Man, when we were out there and for the live event, I met a lot of the guys, and they're all super humble and they're all super cool and hungry. I
Mm-hmm.
honestly saw a lot of the guys and was like, oh, like, do these guys have what it takes? I mean, I was I hate to do it. I've never like I don't do it often, but I judge books by their covers. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but after seeing their performance, man, like they're not just like how they executed and received their slaps, but the entertainment aspect that they were bringing right after they got smacked, right after they smacked someone. It was something that was like that I saw. I think it was a little bit more than what you saw with the Power Slap House guys. These guys were just bringing that fun aspect to the sport. So I really enjoyed watching each of these guys, each of the divisions. It was just it was good, man. It was really amazing to just see their performances, and a lot of these guys have fucking massive power, man. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're seeing, they select a lot of guys that didn't have past, fight experience. So it was interesting to see that kind of on play. But we've seen some great matches. We've seen some, some clean matches as well. And, nice to see where these guys kind of fit in. So, they released the updated rankings, after Power Slap number one, and they have you, as the second contender behind Wesley Drain. Wesley was able to win his match at Power Slap number one. So we kind of have him sitting there as the number one contender. And then we've got Emmanuel Muniz at 3, Travis Aragon at 4. What do you think of those top 4 contender rankings?
I think it's well laid out. At first, it took me like a couple minutes to just process the fact that Wes was above me in the rankings. But I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
started thinking back about what Wes has accomplished in his last matches as well.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he has more losses than me, his performance has been really good. So I feel like Wes deserves that number one spot. It's definitely gonna like keep us busy with wanting to continue to compete for that number one and that championship. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, and the rest of the guys, Travis, of course, Travis performed really well against Carice, and I think it's a well deserved rank for Travis, and I'm pretty sure I could see him going up as well. He's a formidable opponent. Emmanuel, he's been up there as well, so I think it's a stacked up um, I want to say like four guys, including John Davis. So yeah, five Lawrence.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, you can say yourself, but who do you think is deserving of that next shot at John Davis?
I think honestly, West. I think West. If it wasn't me, it was gonna be West. I was hoping they were like say, hey, you want that rematch? And I was gonna say yes,
Mm-hmm.
but I think West would be the most deserving of that. Emmanuel deserves it as well. I think Emmanuel has been showing a lot of um, chin, and I think he deserves it as well. And Travis, I mean, I don't want to take away too much from Travis, but I mean, he's
Mm-hmm.
new to he doesn't have as many fights under his belt. So I feel like after this next match, if he does get a next match, it'll just be a matter of him showing that he does deserve that. But I honestly,
Mm-hmm.
seeing Travis's performance, he also deserves that title shot.
Yeah. What do you think about Amir Niradine? They're at number 7, dropping down to 185 from previously competing at 205. I know you had a chance to see him in the house. We didn't get to see his offense, but maybe you've seen something in practice or anything. Like, what do you have any insight into his game at all?
No, so Travis, Amir actually came to the house pretty late in the season. Yeah, like almost like when we were leaving the house. So I didn't really get to see
Mm-hmm.
much of Amir. I know he's really confident in his skills. He's not someone that has ever shown any like just this confidence that he just really feels really strong about what he says, and
Mm-hmm.
I see that. I don't see any lies or any what do you call it, just doubt in his ability. So that I feel like that has made him into someone that I feel like will do good in this division as well. So I haven't seen
Nice.
his offense like you said. I think I might have seen some of his MMA fights on YouTube, but I mean that's another dude that's gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
prove himself. Hopefully, he can prove himself against Jesse and see if he could go up. I think that Jesse and Amir would have been would be a cool match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean Jesse Nutting, definitely a polarizing character in regards to his personality. Really, fun loving, laid back, interesting cat. I know you got to see him a little bit in the house as well. What do you think about him? I mean, I personally think that he's kind of coming into a make it or break it, kind of fight here coming up. He's got a couple losses, and I think he needs to come out with a bang here the next time he's up on that stage. What do you think about him and kind of where he sits in the ranking, and the potential for them to keep him around?
No, I think win or lose, Jesse is fun and entertaining guy in this division. I feel like Jesse, like I said, if he loses, I don't think it would take at all like away from him, just because he still continues to show that he has power and chin. He did get a little bit kind of like almost knocked down by John Davis, but man, he stood there
Hmm.
and continued the match. You know, the fouls, I feel like those are just things that are going to continue to hopefully just get better, and him just kind of start erasing them from his what he has to offer for Power Slap. But I think Jesse,
Hmm.
win or lose, I think Jesse would be is considered someone that can possibly stay in that top 10 rank. He just needs to work on, a little bit on little things that are gonna help him win his upcoming matches.
Gotcha. How open and receptive are you for new guys coming in? I mean, right now we have 8 competitors, in the middleweight division in regards to contenders. Not necessarily the deepest or the thick or the most filled out division. But what's your appetite to some of these other guys? Some of these MMA guys and different people that are expressing interest in coming over to Power Slap.
Well, definitely would be something that would be super open to. I just after coming into Power Slap, new myself, and being able to
Hmm.
show what I got, I feel like that has just allowed me to just accept anyone that would want to try Power Slap, and especially I feel like especially people that have pro MMA, pro boxing under the belt. Like I think that would be something that would I would be 100% on board with, just because it would be something that I would want to prove myself that I'd be
Hmm.
better. Or I mean, and I know that they're gonna be like, well, you're just a slapper, you're not a but I am a boxer. But now I'm showing you that I got that chin power over you. Now that I'm showing you that I got that knockout power over you with just these few slaps. So I think yeah, for sure, I'm super open minded to accepting anyone with any background. But I'd be more excited with people with like fight experience, just to just be able to say, hey, I'm better.
Fast forward a year, April 2024. Where do you see Power Slap?
I see Power Slap. I do see it as like being in big arenas, not just the Apex. I see it just being something so big that everyone's gonna want to come and see these live slaps themselves, just to see what it's like. And obviously they're gonna see what that it's an amazing event, and they're gonna want to come back. So I think it's just a matter of people come, like now that they're continuing to see these matches weekly on TV. Once they get that taste of a live event, it's like I don't know. I feel like that's where Power Slap is gonna just like go up into the skies.
Yeah. Do you see it as a standalone sport, or do you see them blending it in with either the UFC or now the acquisition of WWE?
It's hard for me to visualize something like that.
Hmm.
I was when I saw the WWE thing, it did get me excited. I was like, since I was a kid, I've always wanted to like I loved wrestling. I loved the WWE, so I was just like I
Hmm.
always played around with the idea of one day going out to their tryouts. I think one time I
Hmm.
saw it, they had tryouts in San Francisco. So I was like, I was just playing around with it. I was like, maybe I'm gonna go try it out. But now that it's officially part of like what Dana White and the UFC are partnering with that or whatever, I feel like it's gonna just change everything into like its best potential. So I'm
Hmm.
excited to see it. I can't visualize what exactly they will do with it, but I'm excited. I think I saw some of the UFC
Yeah.
guys do some skits for wrestling or something that was pretty funny. I think it was Volkanovski or whatever his name is, and some other guy. They
Okay.
were pretending they were like Stone Cold and I think The Rock or something. It was funny, but yeah, man, that'd
That's
be
funny.
pretty exciting.
Yeah. Cool. Are you gonna keep the beard for Power Slap number 2, or are you gonna go clean shaven?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it this time.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I think part of it is also not because of the whole people see it as like a cushion. No, I'm taking
Hmm.
it more as like this is what got me to like being that dog in the house. When I shaved it, I
Hmm.
was just more of that softer guy at the last live event. I felt a lot softer, so I was just like, man, come in like a fucking monster, come in with a dirty look, come in like an
Hmm.
evil guy now. I'm coming in hot, man.
Nice, nice. I know you. I know you're really good buddies with Jesus Gaspar. Are you able to train with him at all since you've been
Yes.
back in San Diego? Yeah.
Hey, Suze actually called me, I think 2 days ago, just to see how I was doing and just making sure that I know that he's training. So
Hmm.
he's training hard, man. He's training super hard. So we did talk about possibly going meeting up. Either I go up there or he comes up here. He's like 2 hours away, and then just doing
Cool.
some training. So I'm gonna be in Texas later next weekend. So I'm gonna just be working out there with my twin brother. And I'm gonna try to hit up Russell just to see if he wants to work in too. Like, so I'm gonna be out there in Fort Worth.
Nice.
That's where Russell is at. So I'm gonna see if
Okay.
maybe I'll meet up with Russell as well. But yeah, me and Jesus plan to
Nice.
definitely do something before the event. So we'll probably post something up.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah. I mean, if you do hook up, man, either shoot me over some content, man, film a little bit. Would love to be able to showcase some of that stuff for you guys.
yeah, man,
So
for sure.
yeah. Awesome, man. I mean, great catching up with you. Appreciate it as always. Always great to have those conversations. Looking forward to being there in person for Power Slap #2 in Vegas at the end of May. Excited to see who your matchup is and, that opportunity for you not only to get the appearance bonus, but take home that win check.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Thank you so much for again having me on your slab news.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Take care, man. All the
All
very
right,
best.
man. Take care.